They say you never forget your first love, and for me, that was the Rolex Explorer 1016, the watch that pulled me head first into this hobby, a vintage grail I'll forever adore. But today, Rolex's younger, tougher, and more accessible sibling has done something special. Tudor has just released what might be the best modern alternative to that legendary Explorer, the brand new Tudor Ranger 36mm. Let's dive into what makes this watch such a compelling return to form. The Tudor Ranger first appeared back in 1967 as part of the Oyster Prince collection, a rugged, purpose-built companion to the Rolex Explorer. It shared the same oyster case, the same tool watch DNA, and the same spirit of exploration. But Tudor always added its own flavor. The arrow hour hand instead of the Mercedes hand, the rectangular seconds lume clock, and the 12 o'clock Arabic numeral instead of the Explorer's triangle. It wasn't just a cheaper Explorer, it was the Explorer's rebellious cousin. The original Ranger bowed out in 1988, and for decades, fans waited. Tudor revived it in 2014, too big, too modern. Then again in 2022, closer but still 39mm. But now, Tudor finally nails the proportions that vintage fans have been begging for. The new Tudor Ranger returns to its roots with a 36mm case, finally matching the proportions of the iconic Rolex 1016, and immediately you feel the difference. It's compact, classic, and wearable on literally any wrist. 36mm diameter, 11mm thick, 100 meters water resistance, a screw-down crown with Tudor rose, and that iconic oyster-style case. Compared to the 39mm version from 2022, this new Ranger feels more balanced, more vintage correct, and honestly, more charming. Inside, Tudor uses the COSC-certified MT5400 movement, nearly identical to the MT5402 in the bigger case. You're getting a silicone balance spring, accuracy of -2 to +4 seconds a day, a 70-hour power reserve. This is a true modern workhorse movement and one that punches way above the Ranger's price point. Tudor didn't just shrink the case, they introduced a stunning new dial option, Dune White. The classic black dial is exactly what Ranger fans expect. Matte texture, beige superluminova, perfect legibility, and the signature Ranger handset. But the Dune White dial? This is Tudor giving collectors something Rolex never did with the Explorer 1. It's textured, sandy, rugged, like the surface of an old Explorer's map. Instead of beige markers, everything flips to black printing and the hands are finished in matte black. Because white dials make lume trickier, Tudor smartly added small lume dots outside each hour marker, aligned along the minute track. Both dial colors are available in 36mm and 39mm, and each comes with either a tapered steel oyster bracelet or a green woven fabric strap with a red center stripe. So how does the Tudor Ranger 36mm actually wear? In a word, beautifully. If you've ever tried a vintage Explorer or even a modern 36mm Rolex Oyster Perpetual, the feel is very similar. Compact but not small, solid but not heavy, understated yet full of personality. This watch is for vintage lovers who want Explorer vibes without a $13,000 price tag, everyday wearers who want a tough go-anywhere to a watch, minimalists who appreciate no-date simplicity, or anyone who feels modern watches have gotten too big. The Ranger isn't flashy. It's not trying to impress. It's a watch for people who appreciate quiet confidence. The new Tudor Ranger collection is available now. 36mm reference M79930, $3,700 on the steel bracelet, $3,350 on fabric strap. 39mm reference M79950, $3,825 on bracelet, $3,475 on fabric. For the build quality, in-house movement, accuracy, and heritage, the value here is excellent. Tudor has slowly been inching, millimeter by millimeter, towards the perfect modern Ranger, and with this new 36mm version, they've done it. If you've ever loved the Explorer aesthetic but wanted something newer, tougher, and more accessible, this is your watch. If you enjoyed this review, hit that like button, subscribe, and let me know in the comments, Black Dial or Dune White? Which one are you picking up? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.
Yeah, Tudor's back again, a quiet legend rising. Ranger reborn in the heat of Dubai Watch Week, something new begins. A Dune White dial glowing where the story once was thin. 2 new steps forward for a watch they kept understated, but every Tudor fan knows this moment's been anticipated. Shadowed by the black bay, yeah, it always stood behind. But dig into the history, and the roots are clearly defined. Late 60s field watch spirit, legible, rugged, pure. Arrow hands, 12369, a tool built to endure. From the 70s Ranger to the North flag that it grew. Yeah, it vanished, but not forever. Legends always break through. Ranger reborn, the moment has come. A 36 million heartbeat under the sun. Dune White glow, adventure inside. Tudor's calling out to the ones who live for the night. Ranger reborn, history alive. A tool watch grounded, timeless by design. From vintage roots to the risks of today, Tudor's whispering, I'm here, and I'm here to stay. Back in 2014 they tried 41 mumming too tall. ETA ticking in the case, yeah, it didn't win them all. But a 2022 arrived and the 39 took flight. A manufactured movement and proportions done right. But now the family's growing with the size fans long awaited. 30 slimmer lines, vintage dreams recreated. Brushing satin steel again, dome crystal catching light. 19 Emmy lugs to make the silhouette just right. And that Dune White dial, soft as desert sand. Green texture, quiet contrast, minimal by demand. No loom on the numerals, just dots along the rail. A cleaner kind of Ranger where no detail fails. MT400 for the small, MT stored photo to 2 standing tall. COSC-certified precision calling. This watch has it all. Ranger reborn, the moment has come. A 36 million heartbeat under the sun. Dune White glow, adventure inside. Tudor's calling out to the ones who move through the night. Ranger reborn, understated and true. A tool watch crafted for the ones who push through. From mountain pass to the stories we say, Tudor brings the past to life in a brand new way. Ain't new references, steel or strap, T-fit glass, but just in snap. Fabric green with stripes that run, a field watch built for everyone. No reinvention, just refinement. No noise, only alignment. This is Tudor at its best.